Well, that's always lovely. All right. You're live.
Alright, welcome everybody to the second Call of Duty 2 broadcast here on Electronic Revolution. This is your favorite Snakeboots here, bringing you tonight's matchup here, TGL Week 8 action between Flow Gaming and Enervate, and I'm sure everyone's already heard the news already. This is the old Eximius team that competed at the WSVG. Flow Gaming picks them up after the eventual breakup of the old Flow Gaming, the Frenchies. And I believe this will be the first matchup broadcasted with that new lineup. So far for Flow Gaming in the server, we have Bond, Sozy, Dirty, German, and Fresh. Still awaiting that last player, and for Enervate we have Crafter, JT, Snake, Hackett, Raged, and Apollo. So, gonna be an exciting matchup here on MP2 Jane between these two teams. They played Sunday in SIVO action. Enervate took the cake on that one, 15-9 on MP Railyard. So it was a great matchup. So we here. And one thing people will be surprised to hear is that 47 was not playing for Flow. So again, if you haven't heard the news, Eximius Sports goes on to pick up the Flow Gaming sponsorship with the eventual breakup and the additions of Sozy, Gladiator, and 47, I believe, for that team. So again, we're still waiting one more player for Flow Gaming to connect. Aside from that, it will be myself and Chad broadcasting the action tonight.
Hey, roger that. Definitely. Hey, from the ashes and brimstone of hell, I'm back at it in COD2. Hey, Snakes, what's going on, Chief?
Not too much here. Been a while away for myself as well. Great to get back into the action.
Oh, I hear you, I hear you. Can't wait to get this damn video all tweaked out and looking good again, man. Kind of eager to get everything rolling and get it back up to shape and get back in the flow.
Definitely so. Can't wait to get into full swing action here, as we promised. Sooner or later we will be bringing War Room coverage, scoreboards, and all that jazz. Still got to get a little bit of the settings tweaked out, and we'll have some great casts here coming up. And here we go, Gladiator joining up the server here for Flow Gaming. So Week 8 TGL action, Call of Duty 2, Flow Gaming against Enervate on MP2 Jane will be starting up shortly here, rather, as we're just waiting for everyone to get readied up.
What's the status so far on leagues and so forth? I understand there's a break or something going on one of them.
Yeah, currently for TGL there's about approximately 3-week break. Playoffs start in about 2 weeks. The reason to that is because they've been playing without an anti-cheat all season long, and anti-cheat was promised to have been finished in that time span, and now I recently just went to the news, and apparently no longer they might be playing the playoffs without an anti-cheat. So not really a good situation for TGL, but I don't think that really affects the pro level here.
Well, roger that, roger that.
So again, will be myself, Snakeboots, and Chad bringing the action here tonight. Shanks is at work. I believe his last night duty. We have a Call of Duty 2 TWL Gamma playoff final coming up on Monday night, I believe, between Highballers and I'm not sure of the other team. But again, that's TWL finals coming up on Monday night. I had it written down, I just can't seem to find it.
Oh, I hear you, I hear you.
All right, all players
out
are
and tell you what it is, but it never looks good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear what you mean. All players already up here. First round action starting, coming up here after strat mode. Week 8 TGL Enervate against Flow Gaming here on MP2 Jane.
Alright, starting things out here. Looks like we got Flow on the British side. We're going to check it out. We got 2 players making their way over toward the A side, 2 making their way up toward the B street. And it looks like we got Soze holding back in the back now. He's got the scope out. He's looking for that crossover over by the tank at the B site now. He's going to head back over to the tank and probably head up on East Roofs now as we move forward. Looks like we got Crafter holding things up from the back on the side, waiting for anybody to come around by the truck over on the B site. Smoke has been deployed on the B site, so Here we go. Let's see if we can get some action going. Glad picking up a big headshot on Hack to start things out. Looks like JT Snake holding up behind. Is that Jake the Snake, man?
That is Jake the Snake himself here. Glad picking up a kill. Crafter coming through with a nice Car 98K, and Apollo from right behind the A bomb site with an MP44 drops Bond. Sozi coming around with a nice shot of his own. Crafter getting a double kill there into Fresh. So we got a 2-on-2 situation. About a minute left. Sozi dropping down, misses the easy shot, puts a couple Webley bullets into his counterpart there. That's going to be Crafter. So they're in a pistol battle right there at the B tanks. We also have action over there at the A bomb site. So that's Apollo and Gladiator in the middle of a fight. So again, Sozi gonna back off. Glad finally putting the M1 Garand into the midsection of Apollo. 2-on-1 action here. The bomb is being planted at the A bomb site. It's all up to Crafter here, who has quickly regained his health, has a Car 98K in hand, and there goes the bomb is planted. He's got to go against Sozi and Gladiator. Crafter right there, making his way up into the A alley, taking a lot of fire from Gladiator there with his M1 Garand, and Sozi jumping in with his MP44, putting the bullets into a wounded Crafter. And here we go, Flow Gaming starting out on the British side, jumps to an early lead, 1-0, and Gladiator and Sozi, formerly from the old Enervate team, both grabbed 2 kills here in the first round.
Alright, going back over here, check out a little overhead view, and it looks like I'm lost, but we got 2 players making their way up East Street right now. Flow Fresh just taking a little bit of nade action, but not quite dying there, so that was good for him as he makes his way under the garage right now and straight up. Gonna toss some smoke out toward the B, and it looks like Glad already setting up over at the A side, looking around the corner of the stairs right now. He's got the Grand in hand as he looks out toward the back outpost area. There it is, takes a lot of fire from Apollo with the 44. Great job by Apollo as he puts down Glad. That's Soze moving his way up on East Roof right now. There it is. Sees a clean shot. Great shot on Enrage. Or on Rage. Sorry about that. Headshot on Dirty German. Apollo with a 44 on Bond. It's a 2-3 situation right now. 2 allies, 3 Axis left. Soze moving on up. He's got a 44 in hand right now. He's going to have up in that smoke over at the B site right now. There it is. He's rolling in kind of slow, you know. Throwing all up SWAT style. Moving in. Prone attack. Ooh, and Big Fresh with the boomstick. JT Snake down. 2-2 action.
Alright, 2 German players left. That's going to be Apollo and Crafter. Apollo sitting out at the A alley, and Sozi spots Crafter, but Apollo a little bit too late here, puts down Sozi. So we got a 1-on-1 situation. The bomb gets planted. Fresh has the boomstick and an MP44 combination. I believe Apollo has a sniper rifle and an MP44 as he makes his way up near the B tank, is looking back behind that truck, and I believe that's exactly where Fresh is, prone there with the big boomstick holding out, just waiting for the bomb. About 30 seconds left on the defuse. Apollo slowly sneaking up in there, and Fresh does hear him. Apollo making his way around. There it is. Apollo's going to spot him, and he easily takes down Fresh there with a nice body kill, MP44 style, and he's got enough time to jump in on the defuse. So Enervate's quickly going to have an answer here. And an excellent round from Apollo, as I believe he had 4 kills that round, coming out on top of the leaderboard for Enervate, 5-1. Excellent clutch there for Apollo, and Enervate ties things up.
Well, Apollo doing it up big that round. Definitely so, definitely so. Alright, going back to a little overhead view here, we're going to watch this Flow team unfold their mastermind strategy here. 2 players up east, 2 up center this time, and Soze's going to hold back in the back there. We're going to watch Soze as he tries to cap a little snap going across there. There it is. I don't know if he saw that or not. And there it is. Sees it again. Yeah, he's going to wait for that crossover there. He did miss 2 shots of those heads coming up and bobbling around, but he really didn't fire, so I guess he didn't miss. And it's like we got Crafter holding back in the back there. JT Snake going to be right behind the car on the B site right now. He's got 44 in hand and a bolt. Hackett's going to hold up on B site. Well, it looks like Dirty German is going to make his way up the alley right now. Here it is. We go for set nade from Dirty German, and it looks like Rage is going to sit up on top of the A roof. Up's going to drop back down, make his way over toward the center courtyard. Apollo moving up into the A site. Fresh coming back up into the alleyway there. Dirty German with a beautiful headshot on JT Snake, and Crafter moving in, gets a nice shot on Dirty German. So it's 3-4 action right now as Rage picks up a kill on Soze with the scope. It looks like Fresh is going to make his way up there. There it is. He sees him. Nice. Picks up headshot with the boomstick. Fresh drops Crafter. 3-3 action. And it looks like Fresh is going to go ahead and get that plant down at the B site. Bond pick up a nice shot on Rage.
Alright, 3-on-2 situation here. The rock goes down at the B bomb site. Last player standing are Hackett and Apollo. Apollo has the MP44 over on the A stairwell. Is going to make his way over to the short wall, and Hackett is up on top of the A roofs with an MP44 of his own, so he's going to drop down there, head up into the alleys. Apollo spots Gladiator hanging out in the middle of the jail, picks up a nice headshot, runs out of his clip there as he spots another player at the B tank. So we got 2-on-2 action. This is picking up pretty quickly here. Bond with an excellent M1 Garen kill there, and Fresh picking up the big boomstick kill into Hackett as he moves up into the B bomb site, and Flow Gaming coming through with an excellent plant and defend strategy at the B bomb site, coming through, picking up another round, 2-1 in favor of Flow. And if this is the way the match is going to continue, it will be one intense match. Alright, getting things started here. Getting things started here in round 4. Sozi holding back up into that spawn cubby for the Allies. He's going to aim down in the middle of the market area. Not going to spot someone. There it is. He's going to spot a player. Not going to take the shot again. JT Snake over at the B bomb site. It's going to smoke out the East Road, and Gladiator picking up a nice M1 Garen kill there into Hackett from behind the A tank. So we got an early 5-4 advantage here for the Allies. 30 seconds off the clock now as JT Snake is holding out on top of the B bomb site. There it is. An A's going to come down. It's going to take some damage, and there comes another one. Pineapples flying all over the place, dropping Jake the Snake. So 4-on-3 situation here for the Allies. Sozi spots a player up in the middle of the market as the two snipers trade fires back and forth, and T-Max picks up the kill into Bond. Now coming through with the second kill into Fresh. Sozi spots Crafter from behind. So we got an easy 2-on-2, and Sozi with an excellent kill there into T-Max as he makes his way up over the short wall. The bomb is planted by Dirty German at the B bomb site. 2-on-1 situation, all left up to Apollo now as he's at the A connector, making his way up into the B bomb site very slowly and cautiously as he's looking down towards the market area. Has an MP44. Sozi retreating back to the Allied spawners, now heading up over on top of the garage. Dirty German laying prone, moving around there at the B tank. We'll see. Apollo spots him from behind. Easy kill there for him, and I believe he's going to have plenty of time here to jump on that defuse and hold it. There he is. He is going to hold it, and Sozi making his way in. Is going to spot him, puts a tag into him, and Apollo jumps off the bomb. Sozi jumping in for an easy Webley kill there, a little Webley Warrior style. And on top of the leaderboard, Sozi picking up 3 kills that round. 8-2. Excellent round there from Flow Gaming as they jump ahead 3-1 over Enervate.
Yeah, Flow doing a fantastic job right now. I don't know if you noticed or not there, Dirty German caught him in a couple of lands there. I don't know about that hiding behind that tank thing, Soze watching the crossover. There it is. He misses one head going right across. Oh, and Rage jumps up. Nice shot. Great job there. Soze falls prey. Crafter going to hold up in the mid right now in the back spawn area. Looks like JT Snake going to toss some smoke out toward the truck area as we got 2 players holding up inside B. Let's get a flow here. Here we go. Dirty German moving his way across the about called that the Penis Palace, but we're going to call that the jail. All right, Dirty German making his way up center court right now. JT Snake picking up a nice shot on Fresh. Dirty German with a headshot on Hackett. And it looks like Dirty German gets another shot on Crafter. Dirty German making his way up into the German spawn right now. Another shot on Apollo. Fantastic job by Dirty German so far. And it's, wow, starting to show as he picks up a 6-4 right now as he comes in second place on his team. Doing a great job. Plant is down 2-2 action right now. And it looks like JT's going to make his way around here. And Dirty German's there to meet JT Snake, and Dirty German's still holding up in the German spawn area right now. And let's find Rage. Rage, last man standing. He's going to make his way over toward that spawn. There he is. Sees his player, but Dirty German too quick on the draw. Great shot. Beautiful headshot. Dirty German's going to finish that round off. Wow, he got like, what, 4 kills on that one?
No, that's a big ace there for Dirty German, picking up all 5 kills in the round and doing them all with -1 Thompson kill, all with the rifle. So excellent job there from Dirty German, going balls out for the Flow Gaming side as they pick up another round over Enervate. 4-1 now. taking up a comfortable lead, but T-Max right there with a nice potato smasher into Gladiator, so an early 5-on-4 advantage here for the Enervate team. 15 seconds off the clock. JT Snake heading up over there into the little connector over by the east alleys, drops down. Here's a lot of players, a lot of footsteps over there near him, and there it is, Fresh coming from behind with the boomstick into JT Snake. So we got a 4-on-4 advantage. A lot of crossfire happening over there at the A bomb site as T-Max picks up another kill into Bond this time with that sniper rifle. Dirty German putting a lot of crossfire into that smoke. We got a 3-on-3 even advantage for both teams. About 45 seconds off the clock, and the bomb goes down at the B bomb site. So here it is, Dirty German up on top of the Allied spawn roof, trading fire with T-Max is going to drop him with the Car 98K, so we got a 3-on-2 advantage here for the Allies. About 40 seconds left on the defuse, and Fresh right there with an easy Car 98K kill into Apollo. So one player left standing for the Enervate team, that's Hackett. And Dirty German's right there. He hears him up on top of that spawn roof. And Sozy also right there hears him, but Dirty German coming through with the kill, Car 98K style. And Flow Gaming is just coming away with this matchup here. That's, I believe, 4 straight rounds for Flow Gaming. 5-1, they're in the lead.
Yeah, definitely so, definitely so. Flow Gaming definitely doing a fantastic job, and like you said, kind of running away with it a little right now. But in my opinion, I've always considered the British side the easiest side. And it looks like the Germans are preparing for a rush there. A lot of nades flying over onto the A side. Crafter picking up a nice shot on Dirty German, dropping him out. 4-4 action as we start. Soze setting up on top of the jailhouse right now. He's going to toss out a little set nade. Looks like he's going to peek over toward that A side and see what he can see jumping up and down. Got a little tap on that nade, but didn't quite get the job done. There it is. Sees a head sticking out, but that head's going to back away like a worm in the ground when you go to pick it on a nice southern night so you can go fishing the next morning. All right, looks like Crafter's going to watch out for that. He's going to see if Soze peeks on around the top of that jail, but it's not going to happen right now. JT Snake holding up behind the B site right now, tossing a nade out just for the hell of it, I guess. And Apollo moving over. It's going to head up. There it is. Sees his player, but Soze quick on the draw. Spins. Nice little 180 and drops Apollo. Soze with a 44. Drops Hackett, and Bond picks up big kill on Snake. 1-on-4 action right now. Crafter's going to be the last man standing for the E&E team right now. And that ain't going to last long as Soze moves in, gets the kill. Crafter down. Flow picking up another round. 6-1.
Excellent job there from Soze, coming through with 3 kills in the round. He sits on top of the leaderboard, 11-3. And just an unlucky night for Hackett here as he started out the first 7 rounds at 0-7, so he's got to pick up his slack over there at the A bomb site as Flow Gaming continues their lead here on the British side, 6-1 over Enervate. A lot of nades coming around there, coming into the spot, and a double pineapple nade kill there from Dirty German into Crafter and T-Max. So an easy 5-3 early advantage here for the Flow Gaming side as a lot of crossfires going down over there at the B tank. JT Snake trading fire with Dirty German, and there it is. He's going to toss the nade up and put one right back at Dirty German. So we got a 3-on-3 advantage, or evened all up here at 3 aside as Sozy's making his way up into the middle market area, has a 44 and sniper combination. JT Snake over there at the B bomb site is going to back up, takes a nice Car 98K bullet there from Fresh as he drops him from on top of the B roofs. He's going to jump down 3-on-2 as he distributes the smoke right inside of that connector alley. Hackett right there picking up his first kill. He's going to feel pretty good about that one. He's going to jump down, take a lot of fire there from Bond as they trade back and forth. So 2-on-2, Fresh puts the bomb down at the B bomb site, and we got a standstill here between both members as Apollo comes to help out Hackett. Hackett's going to retreat up on top of the bucket roof. Has a Car 98K in hand. Knows Bond's right on top of Bond with a nice open scope into the midsection of Hackett as he tries to come through. So it's a 2-on-1 situation. 35 seconds left on the defuse here for Apollo. As he heads up, there it is. Fresh peeking around the corner. Easy Car 98K shot there from Fresh coming through. And Flow Gaming just on cruise control right now as they pick up another round here over Enervate. 7-1 is the lead. Dirty German on top, 13-6 for his leader, for his team rather. And Hackett did manage to pick up 2 kills that round, so my heavy prayers went to him that one.
Dirty German leading the score overall too at 13-6, highest score on the board total. Let's get a couple of players making their way up as Rage picks up the first kill on Dirty German right there out of the chute. Speaking of the which, looks like Soze's going to work around, gets a little peck, but does not quite get the job done. Fresh with a nice shot on Rage, and Rage answers right back in death, gets a nade kill on Glad. So it's a 4-3 situation right now. It's JT Snake moving up on them stairs on the B side. And there it is. Gets a nice headshot on Soze. Little spray and pray from that 44, but definitely clipping the head there. JT Snake moving back behind the B site now. It's going to hold tight. It's a 2-4 situation right now, and it looks like we got Fresh making his way up alley, heading out toward the truck. Now coming back into the alley now. He's waiting to see if anybody pops those boxes on the backside. There it is. He sees him. Fires a little premature in my opinion, but there it is. He's going to wait and see if he peeks on out here. So we'll play that waiting game. We're going to watch Bond. Bond making his way up towards center courtyard right now. He's got a Thompson and a Bolt, so he should be in good shape there as he makes his way up into the smoke over at the B site down. They know there's a player over at the box. That'd be JT Snake, and we got Crafter. I believe Crafter's sitting behind the truck right now. And here it is. He's taking some fire from Bond, firing back and forth. And JT Snake picks up the 44 kill on Bond, so it's all left up to Fresh. Fresh setting up on top. It does not get the job done. Crafter right there. Beautiful shot. Finishes it off. And it looks like he's back in the game as they pick up the round. And we go into round 10. Score 7-2 right now.
Yeah, important round there for an A&E coming on the German side. I tend to think the German side is a little bit easier. So we'll see how they answer back here. See if they can take the last 3 rounds of this first half, make it a 7-5 first half, and that'll be excellent job for them picking up momentum here as we start out into round 10. A lot of nades being tossed around. Bond pushing up the eastern road there with the M1 Garen. Dirty German right behind him with the Thompson. We have 2 other players. That's going to be Glad and Fresh holding out in the east alleys. So we have a pretty much all-out rush into the B bomb site, and Fresh making his way up in there. Does not see JT Snake at the bomb site. JT Snake coming through with 2 quick kills. 5-on-3 advantage. Dirty German picking up a headshot with his Thompson into JT Snake, and Crafter coming through with a beautiful Car 98K shot into Soze at the mid wall. So we have 1 player left standing for Flow. That's going to be Dirty German, and he has a Thompson M1 Garen combination making his way back up into the eastern alleys. Knows there's a lot of players right there at the B bomb site. Still, he's going to take it a little bit slow, go a little bit prone, make his way ninja style. He's got about a minute left in this round. Spots a player right there at the jail. There it is. He's going to climb the ladder, and he spots 3 German players right there as he goes up to get the kill, and T-Max is going to come through with the Car 98K snipers. He had 3 players firing at him. I don't know why. He tended to double peek that one to get 1 kill as he had plenty of time to try and pull something off. But nonetheless, Enervate coming through again pretty strong and picking up another round 7-3 as they start to build their momentum over Flow.
All right, 7-3, as you stated before, going on into the 11th round right now. It looks like we got a couple players making their way over toward the A side now. 2 players up on top of the jailhouse. So we're going to look at it around, see if we can't scope in. There we go. We got 1 player making his way up on A stairs right now. A little firing going back and forth. Soze up on top of the east roofs right now. JT Snake holding up behind there. Hackett's going to set up there. He's waiting for that guy to peek out across the top. Soze picks off Crafter. There it is. You see some fire, and Hackett's firing across. Somebody made it across. Fresh with a headshot on JT Snake, and Glad picks up a shot on Gladiator. So wow, Bond ends it off with a nice headshot on range and a quick round for Flow, 8-3.
Yeah, that seemed like kind of a sprawled out round there. Flow going into a 2-3, almost a 2-1-2 split there. 2 people into the A bomb site, 1 on top of jail, and 2 towards. Making their picks pretty early in the round, and it worked out for them here as we send, again, it looks like it's going to go into another 2-1-2 as they send 2 players up over onto Bucket, 2 down the east road, and Soze holding back at the spawn, watching that crossover into the B alleys with his sniper rifle. Not going to see anything. Crafter holding up his spot there at the access spawn with the Car 98K. JT Snake, as always, back behind the B bomb site. And Hackett with a nice kill there, Car 98K style, into Glad at the A bomb site. Picks up an easy kill. Dirty German making his way up the east alleys, picks up a kill into JT Snake and gets another headshot into Crafter. Excellent job there as he drops the big fellow over there at the access spawn. Fresh coming through with his 2nd kill of the round. That's going to be a headshot into Apollo. So another round here from Flow Gaming, and the 2-1-2 works pretty easily as they pick up a commanding first half lead, 9-3 over Enervate.
Definitely a great half for Flow there. All right. I don't know. I think we have a difference in opinion. You think the German side's easier, and I always thought the British side was easier on this map. But then again, I'm not a professional gamer or anything, you know.
Yeah, neither am I. I just tend to think defense can be a little bit easier to hold out on. Give you guys a score rundown here at halftime. For Flow Gaming, we got Dirty German 16-8, Sozy 13-7, Fresh 12-6, Bond 6-7, Gladiator 4-9, and for Enervate we have T-Max on top 10-11, Apollo 9-9, Crafter 8-10, Jake the Snake 7-11, and Hackett on the bottom 3-10. Not a great first half for Hackett there. And starting things off in the second round, Gladiator picking up a nice headshot into Apollo, and Bond from across the A-roof, Car 98K style, into Craft. So we got an early 4-on-1 advantage here for Flow Gaming. Last player left for Enervate is going to be T-Max, as he's got an M1 Garand all alone, and here's players right behind him. There it is, Sozy coming through with the kill off the Allied spawn roof from the flank. And Flow Gaming is quickly walking away with this one here on MP2 Shane. They're up ahead 10-3 over Enervate. Enervate has to adjust pretty quickly.
Enervate's definitely going to have to adjust a little. Going to have to get possibly a little bit more rush. And we saw Flow picking them off, getting some nice early picks, getting their strategy out. But Enervate really not getting anything going for themselves. They really didn't have it on defense, and they definitely haven't showed much on offense yet. As three players already dropped down. Dirty German with a nice shot. Hackett picks up the first kill of the round for the Enervate team on Fresh. So it's a 4-2 situation right now. I'm going to try to find Hackett. Hackett moving his way up in alley right now. There it is. And he goes into a little shotgun war. 2 shots with that damn thing and did not get the job done, as Glad picks up a 44 kill on Hackett. It's a 1-4 situation right now. And we're going to watch Rage. Rage moving around on top East Roof right now. And looks like he's got the Grand in hand, and he's going to wane it out.
There it is. Gladiator dropping from behind. Easy kill there. I'm surprised he didn't go for the goat. Had plenty of time.
Pulling out the old goat.
Flow Gaming jumping ahead here. They're just on, like I said, cruise control. All cylinders are rolling, and 11-3. Flow in the lead. Heading into round 14. Take it away, Chet.
We got 3 players making their way up East Roof now, and we got one holding back in the center, one heading up on spawn stairs. So it looks like we're going to try to find there. As JT Snake makes his way up on East Roofs right now. He's looking over at the A stairs, trying to get a shot. Glad picking up a nice headshot. Glad picking up another kill on Crafter. 3-3 situation right now. There it is. Hackett moving his way up alley here. He drops back down off the concrete wall there. He's going to head back up alley. Possibly flip back around. Rage heading on in. There it is. Sees a player. He's got the Grand in hand. Drops down, but not quite getting the job done. We're going to try to see if we can find Bond. Bond moving his way up into center courtyard right now as he's coming around to the B crossover. And JT still holding back there. Oh, and he jumps down, misses his shot, gets a little tag of his own. So 1 Axis left, 3 allies, and that last player is going to be Glad. Glad's going to move his way through. There it is. Get a lot of fire there as he moves in, gets a nice shot on Hackett. Smoke still deployed in the B site. Firing away, and let's see where those other JT Snake firing from up on top East Roof, and Rage making his way back around. Connection interrupted for me or Rage, one or the other. Rage making his way up the stairs, and I guess it's him, not me. So he's making his way up B stairs right now. JT Snake dropping down. He's going to see if he can't, and there it is. Rage picks up the kill with the Grand. Beautiful job there, Ian. Picking up another round. It looks like Rage is having a little connection issue there.
Yeah, he's definitely spiking in and out there, and can't be too happy about that one. But Enervate picking up another round here on the British side, 11-4, keeping it, hopefully keeping it close there. Looking to gain momentum here as they go into a nice 1-1-3 split. One player up on top of that bucket stair. Rage right there heading down the middle, watching out. But Fresh picking up a headshot there into JT Snake. Apollo right there with a nice kill into Gladiator, and Bond following it up there, dropping Apollo just a few seconds too late. So we got a 3-on-3 advantage here. 20 seconds into the round. A lot of bodies are dropping pretty quickly, as it looks like we got a lot of rifles and M1 Garands coming out from each team. Hackett lands a nice pineapple right at the feet of Dirty German over at the B boxes. Soze missing a shot there with the Car 98K as he spots a player jumping off a garage roof. 3-on-2 Allied advantage as Crafter moves up into the B bomb site. Takes a lot of nade damage, not going to drop him. He's going to get in there and drop the rock. We got 45 seconds off the clock. Bond coming from the flank with a nice Car 98K shot there into T-Max, so we got a 2-on-2 even advantage. Sozy spots a player, picks up a nice whip headshot into Crafter. Excellent job as we have one player left standing for Enervate. That's going to be Hackett, and he is spotted by both players. Sozy coming through with another headshot, Car 98K style, pulling out a little Lee Harvey Oswald skills with that rifle. And Flow Gaming has plenty of time to move in for the tie round as they grab the defuse in 12-4. Flow Gaming over Enervate here on MP2, Jane. Round 17 action starting up. Excellent shot there from Sozy. Not sure if you caught that one, Chad.
Yeah. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. All right, checking things out here as we look at E&E as they unfold their strategy on the offense side. 2 players making their way over toward the A side. And it looks like we got 3 players making their way up East Roof right now. I'm sorry, East Road. Crafter making his way up center. Got the smoke deployed out in the center there. Not sure. Fresh moving in. Gets a nice shot on Rage with the big boomstick. A little bit of action happened there, and it looks like JT Snake sees a player down. And they're going to make their way back through. I'm trying to find that player real quick. And it looks like that was Fresh. JT Snake picking off Fresh as he makes his way back around through the spawn area. Okay, Soze's going to look over, see if he can't catch anybody up on top of those roofs. No, and there he about runs into a player on top of the jail. Crafter with a nice shot on Glad. So it's 3-2 situation right now. 2 axes left, 3 allies. Crafter goes for a little fake plant going on at the A site. Going to go ahead and hold her down, see what happens. Hackett looking out across. Soze picks off Apollo, so 2-2 situation right now.
Oh.
Hackett with a nice shot on Bond, finishing him off. So there's 1 axis, 2 allies left. And it's going to be Soze. Soze making his way over toward the plant site right now. And Crafter coming up from behind now as he makes his way up into the site. There it is. He sees him and he drops down. Great shot. Really no battle there at all. Soze just kind of laying there on the ground. So looks like he's going to pick up another round, hold in there a little tighter now. Scores 12-5 as we go into round 18.
The interesting thing about that one, Sozy putting a nice bullet there into the midsection of Crafter. Crafter takes the bullet pretty strongly, does not die. Had Sozy come away with the kill there, he probably would have had plenty of time for the defuse to gain the victory for Flow Gaming, but just a little bit unlucky on that one as we start out the 18th round. Bond coming through with a nice M1 Garen into Crafter. Apollo headshot into Dirty German. We got a shotgun battle over there in the East Alleys. Hackett and Fresh is Fresh. Both of them just lay prone there. And there it is. Fresh moving through. Picks up the kill there. Putting the 12 gauge into the midsection of Hackett. Sozy going for a movie shot. Just falls a little bit short. And Flow Gaming coming through with dominating defense. Really charging up, being real aggressive here on the defensive side. Pick up the victory, 13-5 over Enervate, and of course, as always, league play we will play out. But excellent job here from Flow on MP2, Jane.
Oh, definitely so, definitely so. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, since I've been out of it, what happened to the old Flow anyway?
After a disappointing finish at the WSVG, For Glory apparently quit to play UT or Quake 4, one of those games, and Rez joined 20ID, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
How did they finish at WSVG?
I'm not quite sure. I think they finished in 10th, 12th. And we were about to have a goat action coming through. Fresh, and he goes in and misses the goat. Hackett's going to come around with the 12 gauge. Excellent shot there. Fresh, I can't believe he went up and missed it. He was got a little bit too excited on that one. So we have 1 player left standing for the Flow Gaming team. That's going to be Bond. He's up on top of those east roofs with the Car 98K. Minute left in the round. He has plenty of time. Spots a player at the short wall. That's going to be Rage. Gets an easy kill, so he's got a 2-on-1 situation. Coming through. Misses another shot there. Gets an excellent whip shot into Hackett, so it's a 1-on-1 situation. And there it is. Bond coming through in a 1v3 clutch. Gets Crafter from behind as he tries to jump around the corner. So Bond coming through. Excellent job there in round 19. And probably the most funny thing there, Fresh coming through, missing the easy goat into Hackett, and he blames it on playing too much Rose Online.
Well, you know, if you don't know the kosher the kosher laws, you can't exactly go for the goat every time, so sometimes you got to shoot. All right, 2 players making their way up East Road right now. 2 players setting up there, and it looks like we already got a shotgun moving in right now, up on top on the German team. And yeah, Dirty German's going to get a nice shot on Rage. Fresh picking up a kill on Crafter. Dirty German with another shot on Hackett. Soze moving in. There it is. JT Snake picks off Fresh, picks off Glad. He's going to make his way back up into the smoke for that cover. And Dirty German's just kind of holding out. There it is. And he does not get the connection there. Thought he had it. That's 2 in a row I thought he had. Apollo with a nice headshot on Soze. And JT Snake ending the Dirty German rule. Somebody get a chunk of that wall. All right, Bond. Nice shot on Apollo there. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the round. One-on-one situation right now. Bond, JT Snake, Jake the Snake. I think Jake just saw Bond. Jake sneaking out there. He pulls out the pythons. He lays it across the body, and he puts it down big time on Bond.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. Apollo hanging strong over on top of the bucket stairwell, holding out. Had about 3 Germans right there at his feet and taking them out one by one there with the help of Jake the Snake. Excellent job. And one thing to point out here: no one on Enervate has a positive ratio. The closest one is Jake the Snake there at -2. As they picked up another round, it's 14-6. Flow Gaming still in the lead. I think we have still 4 more rounds left up in this matchup. Sozy picking up a nice headshot into Apollo, and Bond coming through with that rifle. Excellent shot into T-Max. Jake the Snake missing there. Does not miss on his second shot. Excellent bullet there into the midsection of Bond, and we have a 2-on-2 situation. Dirty German coming through with the double kill into Crafter, and Jake the Snake with that Car 98K sniper. So we have one player left standing for Enervate. That's going to be Hackett, as he's in a battle with Sozy over there at the A roof. There it is, Sozy jumping off. Tries for the movie shot. Hackett with a nice open scope into the midsection. So we got a one-on-one situation. Hackett has plenty of time left in the matchup here. A minute left. They enter each other into a rifle battle here over at the A bomb site. Dirty German tries his luck with the nice potato smasher. Misses easily there. Hackett's going to go for the plant. Misses. And a lot of rifle shots back and forth as they're missing each other pretty quickly. Hackett over there at the short wall. Dirty German at heads up into market. And there it is. Hackett spots him but misses. And there it is. Finally gets through with, I believe, his 3rd clip with the Lee Enfield. Finally coming through there with the kill. And Enervate hanging in there to pick up rounds. Not sure if they have RPI in TGL, but it's definitely helped them out. Seems Flow Gaming's kind of stopped lately after picking up the victory.
You don't want to make it too damn bad, you know what I'm saying? 3 players making their way over onto the east side right now. 1 player up center, 1 player over toward A. And Glad opening things up with a nice headshot on Apollo. So Flo going to go ahead, but it looks like Crafter answering right back. Drops Fresh, but Glad with another headshot on Jake the Snake. No time to pull that bag of snakes out, throw it across the body, call up Miss Elizabeth, and let's make some pain happen. Jake the Snake down, out on the pine bench, and we move forward. Dirty German with a nice headshot on Rage. There it is, coming across. Crafter. God damn, how many times he's going to shoot that body. Soze dead. Headshot. Glad with a nice 44 on Crafter as he moves around. Hackett with a headshot on Glad, and Dirty German finishing up the game. Great job. There's Flo picks up another round. 15-7.
Excellent round there from Dirty German, coming through with, I believe, 3 kills. No, that was Gladiator with 3 kills. Dirty German with 2 kills. So excellent job there from both sides, both those players. All the Dirty German and Glad show that round. Dirty German on top of the leaderboard here, 24-15 as we head up into the last 2 rounds. And again, as I said, pretty offensive defense here for Flow Gaming as Sozy pushes up into the middle of the market, hanging out at jail now. Picks up a nice Car 98K kill right away. 4-on-3 advantage here for the Axis team. Jake the Snake heading up on top of Bucket, gets a nice, takes a bullet to the brain there from Sozy. So we have 1 player left standing for the Enervate team. That's going to be Hackett, and he's all alone with the Lee Enfield at the British spawn. And Dirty German coming through with the potato smasher right at the feet of Hackett. That's another round going to Flow Gaming. 16-7 here as we head up into the round 24. Great job from Flow on the defensive side.
Oh, definitely slow. Flo definitely having a commanding control over the offense and the defense, in my opinion. Not a lot of action so far. 2-3 rounds on defense and a couple rounds on offense for E&E. So They're definitely going to have to take this map back to the drawing board there and possibly not use paint pad this time. Maybe get in the game and see if those kind of strats work. You know what I'm saying? So they throwing some nades over and Clad taps. Nice team kill. Friendly fire. I'm sure this is going to go to Congress and can be debated for 5 or 6 weeks before somebody calls his parents and lets them know it's friendly fire. But it did happen, folks, right here live. It's a 1-3 situation right now. 1 allied, 3 axis. That last player is going to be Hackett. Hackett moving around over at the A site right now. He's probably aware that there are people all around him. And here we go. There it is. Nice shot. Headshot on Dirty German as he comes around with Bond picking up that final kill on Hackett. So it's going to be 17-7 to finish things off.
Yeah, excellent job there from Flow Gaming. 17-7 is the final score. And since we didn't warn you guys earlier, if you're still tuned in, send me all your shout-outs here. It's pound e-rev on the IRC network. I am EGL and COD2 Snakeboots, and I believe I already have a few on the way. So I'm going to quickly get into those and read them off here before we close up shop. We got one coming in from Jump Devotion. He says, first shout out of the night coming from myself. Happy birthday, Brand. I love you, okay? So, you know, right away, it's my first day back here in almost a couple months, and I don't really want to jump into the man-loving right away, Devotion. So, could have been a little bit better than that. Again, we have another one coming in from... Actually, it's a lot of people asking if they can watch it. Got one from Muse. Shout out to the E&E team. Key Hunt equals love. So again, there only 2 shout outs of the night. A lot of man loving going on. Finally, from TGL at Moores, I want to give a shout out to Max, aka the Ginger Kid, also to Source, and my favorite emo Zane. So those are the 3 shout outs I got coming in, and I'm going to hand it over to Chad to close out the night. Excellent job here tonight between Flow Gaming and Enervate. Again, final score, Flow Gaming 17-7 over Enervate on MP2, Jane. And good luck to both teams the rest of the season. Chad, take it away.
Righty-oh. All right, well, this is boy, I about did it. Check us out at www.e-rev.tv. Sign up on our forums and register. You know what? Go ahead and post too. What the hell? You're already there. We're going to be doing match of the week polls, so check them out. If you want a certain match casted, you're going to have to vote. So have a good one with that one. Check us out, pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network. And hey, you stay classy, COD2.
I'm Ron Burgundy.